GTA San Andreas. We're doing the Vigilante missions in San Fierro, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, now I've already done the Vigilante missions out in Los Santos. It was in the very beginning of the game. And I got my armor at 150 already, but I decided to do the Vigilante missions in the three areas, Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas. Okay, they're all going to be done on the police bike. Getting a look at my weapons and having the minigun is crucial to doing the vigilantes.
Wild.
Previous to this, anytime I played it, I've always just done the vigilantes down in Los Santos. It's the easiest place to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a try out here in San Fierro. It's very hilly. A lot of city blocks to deal with, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so watching the map and your mini map, seeing where the enemy cars are going. See, like right there, I was expecting them to come down there, but it doesn't always work that way. Okay, so before starting this, I took a little time and went around San Fierro, kind of scouted out where the police bribes were, where armor is. Okay, while you're doing the vigilante, you do have enough time to drive up to a armor store, an ammo store, go in and get armor if you have to. So the reason why I do that, one, kind of gets me re-familiar with San Fierro. You see how easy it is to have the minigun. I mean, just a quick burst with that minigun will blow a car up. So, and the aim's a lot more forgiving than the rocket launcher or the heat seeker. Now, the heat seeker, the problem with that would be is that it would just lock on whatever vehicle that was closest. So, the minigun is basically the best way to go. So I do my best to try to predict the way the enemy vehicles are going. You want to try to watch the way they're going and go around the block. You don't want to really travel behind them because they can pop out shotgun shots at you and they do a lot of damage. So as you can see, I let them turn. I'll go down a block. Okay, so now we got 2 stars. Right over here by our safe house, up a set of stairs, is a police bribe. So anytime there's just 1 star, I'm not overly worried about it, but when we get 2 or 3, then I have to deal with that. Whether going to a paint and spray or or find the bribes. Now, when you go to a paint and spray, obviously you're not going to cruise up in there with the police bike, but the one here is at Michelle's garage on the northern part, and then the paint and spray across from our garage has usually got a vehicle there that you can jump into, get in the paint and spray, and then hop out and get back on your bike. Alright, so far we're doing pretty good. We're up to level 5. Got 7 minutes on the clock, so we're doing pretty good.
Respect the runway, jackass.
Okay, so one of the cars are coming to me, and that's what I want.
What do you think of these sneaks?
Boom. Quick burst with the minigun. Done. That's not what I wanted to do, but it happened, so I'll deal with it. Alright, we got 2 stars, so I'm going to go up into the... Whoa! I totally forgot about that. Yep. Running into a train will slow you down every time. Anyway, up here on the railroad tracks is a police bribe. Okay, we got plenty of time on the clock, so time to deal with that. Kind of get a look and see where this guy is going. It's like the barriers are up, dude. I don't know where you're going. Alright. Looks like these guys are close. Coming right to me is exactly what I want. Zip, zip. Level 6 done. Alright, so we got 2 stars now. Okay, even though we don't own Wank Motors yet, there's always usually cars parked outside. So I'll put my bike a little closer towards the door. I'll run down here, hop in a car. We got 6 minutes on our clock, so we got plenty of time. Okay, if you're wondering how to get the minigun, it's not too hard to find. It's in Las Venturas, so yes, you will have to deal with having 4 stars getting out there and back. And I am going to have a video on that, so don't worry about it. If you're wondering how to get the minigun, just send me a message and I'll send you the link for that video so you can do that if that's if that is what you wish to do. Get back on the bike. They're not coming this way. And they're going the other way. That's half the thing. I mean, the minigun does make it easy, but you have to watch the directions they're going. And getting on and off the bike can be a little tricky too. You think it would be a little bit faster, but it's not.
Am I in your
Okay, so I've taken some damage, but I still got a little bit of armor left. You may notice, like, what I'm noticing is that the red triangles will kind of sit in one area until you get closer to them. So it's kind of, are they going up or they come towards me? But I figured I'd take a second, run off and get some armor. We still got some decent time on the clock. See, they're still sitting there by that intersection, so sometimes you got to get closer to them before they decide whether they're going to go up the hill or come to you. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to get closer and deal with it. Okay, so they're heading north up the roadway here. Okay, so we got 2 stars, which means I would normally go off and do something, but I noticed that these cars were real close, and I decided to go off and deal with them first. Now you can see what I was saying about them popping off shotguns at you. Alright, my armor's almost gone now. Okay, that's the beauty part about Michelle. Her truck is always here, so obviously I've dated her enough to get the keys to her truck. If you didn't date her and not got the keys, then you just have to find another vehicle around, which would definitely make it a little harder. So, yep, dating Michelle and getting her to like you enough to get the keys probably would be a good idea before you do these.
Why are you stopped?
Oh, into the wall. Saw that coming.
I must get to my destination. Traffic jam.
One, two. As you can see, they're all sporting AKs and shotguns, so yep, they'll do some damage to you. And I could live without this police siren. One, two, three. Okay, level 12. Okay, right over here. Not this docks, but down just a little bit. Down by the water is armor, so I'm going to go ahead and take the time to go get it. Switch back to the minigun.
No respect. Stop! Yeah, easy.
Yep, they just shot the hell out of me. Because I didn't get up that hill and get a good beat on them. Just sat there like a dumbass, but we will continue on. Okay, so if your health gets dangerously low the way mine is, again, you got enough time to go into a food store, burger shop, pizza place, whatever, and get some food if you have to. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go get some armor, enough to get this. All I really planned on doing was 12 levels of this, because that's all you need to do to get your armor if you didn't do it down in Los Santos. But kind of across the street from Zero's is a little alley here, and there's always some armor over here. At least this way, if getting a little bit of a firefight, I can take a little damage. So I only got like a slither of health left. I don't know what the hell's going on with this one car. I think they got jammed up and they're all out of the vehicle. Yep.
You need some food. You asshole. Yeah. Out of my way. I'm late for
Still missed one. I thought I was all good there, but
get up, huh?
alright, so that takes care of level 12. Wasn't as pretty as the other levels, but we got it done. Ooh.
You think that's funny?
So just for the heck of it, I decided to do level 13.
Love the cafe.
If I had my minigun up, I probably could have got those suckers. But they got away from me. So it's crucial once you get off your bike, and if you're using another weapon besides the minigun, to switch it back. Somebody's hitting me good here. Alright. There goes level 13. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the mission now. Pretty much like I said, all I really want to do is 12 levels. And just to try it out in different areas, because the Vigilante is one of my favorite side missions. And as long as I got the minigun, I'm down with rolling some levels. Got the cop bike and a minigun, and I'm good to go to do some Vigilante missions. Alright, so that's the Vigilante out in San Fierro. AA Gamer for Life. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.